Hello there! In this video I'll show you the 2 weeks of progress on my game's development. Sadly, there's not as much progress as I'd like to be, but there's not as little progress as could be. Also, I'd like to apologize for the absence of the development video on the previous week. I was sick, so yeah, this video contains 2 weeks of progress, as I mentioned. So, I was developing a beta generation algorithm the whole time. Since I was just rendering tiles before, now it's important to render them on different rotations and being flipped or not. As you see on the video, I managed to do that. Sadly, Unity style map doesn't have a comfortable way of working with that, so I had to spend some time on coding this and finding some bugs. So yeah, it works now. But here we are talking about the generation algorithm now. The generation algorithm has to consider which tiles can be neighbors of the selected tiles, around which the tiles are generated. At first I was defining all the possible neighbors for each tile using true or false statements, but since there can be a lot of combinations, after writing a couple hundred lines I decided to actually make a better system for that. So now it happens better and faster. What I do is I define the tile sides and define which sides can have which neighboring sides. So this becomes way more comfortable to work with and way more optimized. So everyone's happy. As the core of the generation algorithm, I used the Snowflake Algorithm, the main idea of which is to place a random tile in the center, then connect other, or the same, compatible tiles on the sides. It took a ton of time to get to the point you see in the video, and it always showed something wrong, but I managed to fix it, so yeah. Spent a lot of hours on flip tiles and it works now. After a long debugging process, I caught all the errors and wrote a function to run a single generation step at a time. So we place a tile, add neighbors around it. This is one step. The next step is adding neighbors around these tiles, and so on, until we actually generate the full map. But it can happen, so there's no possible tiles to place at the location. This is a thing that makes things rarely generate fully right now. But yeah, this single-step generation function will be needed later for optimization purposes. And here, as you see, everything is finally generated as it should be. The only thing that is missing is the function that works with situations where there's no compatible item found. As you see in the video, in such situations the algorithm leaves tiles empty. It means there's nothing to put into the tiles, the algorithm doesn't know what to do, and just leaves them empty. So yeah, an algorithm for such situations is needed, but it is a task for another week. So I'd like to thank you for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe not to miss the next videos on the progress. And have a good day! Bye bye!